All right, everybody, it's Tiger, and we're going to do this for the third time today. Sorry, but I am new on this live stuff. Well, that ain't what I'm supposed to be sharing here. Um, okay, all righty, we got this muted, and let me adjust this cam up just a little bit. I raised my chair up. All right. So, okay, Grafe auction. So we're gonna spend a day on Grafe auctions. That's really one of the bigger companies I have been using. I need to get this. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. All right. Let's share screen. Okay, here we go. Grafe auctions. All right. So let me go back. I hate their split screen stuff. Um, There we go. I want the max picture I can get, and for whatever reason, they just don't do it. They make it hard. Um, okay. All right. So what you got here is Reside Furnishings out of Washington State. All right. Now, when you start off on this auction, they've got they're selling individual. Okay. So here's a set of three. Um, let's do it that way. It looks good. Okay, so they're doing it in sets of threes. Here you're talking about a whole skid. Air coolers, they're called swamp coolers. You know, you throw ice in there and the air blows over that. Um, so you're gonna run a lot of ice. You got to figure that out. If you got an ice maker, you're good, right? Let it run overnight. Keep your stuff cool all day. And even with just plain water, these things put out a decent amount um, of nice, cool, really cool air. Not your air conditioner level, but halfway between that and a fan, right? Okay, so they got some vehicles. Man, would love to be in on these vehicles. If they were close enough, I would drive over to check them out. Love these vans, little cars. That's because odds are they are all running. Okay, that's the deal. Odds are they are all in running condition. All right. Forklifts, it's a warehouse. Unfortunately, a lot of this is going to be manual. These guys are going to set it up on a skid and take it wherever. Um, just look at this stuff here. Um, Hang on, let me do it this way here. Ah, I don't get their layout thing. I hate the layout stuff on Riverside. It's put me below, not in it. I don't get it, but okay, whatever. Um, what are they showing me on YouTube? Okay, well, I don't get them. Don't get them at all. All right, so sorry, back to the auction. I'm always wishing they would let me change it, but they won't. Okay, so right here, um, just lots of furniture, right? And for the most part, everything is new, not damaged, right? Now these guys went and put stickers on these things, which their stickers aren't the most sticky. That's also bad for when you go to pick your stuff up. You might get your stuff swapped out. So you definitely want to be fast on this. Um, okay. Pallet of 10 nightstands. Okay. Um, so you're getting, so think about this. Um, you're getting everything in that one shelf. You're bidding by shelf on this thing. And that's honestly, I mean, you're paying for the items, but you're getting everything in that one section. So the one thing you got to keep in mind is that the high bid shows you the total value of the bid. So that includes bid per item. Okay. Sometimes you can end up paying that per. I saw something here last week or so, and that was, oh man, boy, somebody got screwed, and it was almost me. And I noticed they gave them their money back because they had boxes of Pampers listed at bid per pamper, not bid per box. Okay. That was just a screwed up deal. But I think everybody got their money back because they ended up paying like $700 for a box of Pampers, right? Um, okay. So here you just got all this furniture. If you got a furniture store, man, I would love right now, I would love to have a I'd be renting every storage unit I could. I'd be calling all my buddies, man, let me have your garage. Okay. Just look at the 75-inch couch, right? 75-inch. Now, this auction is not ending today. It's not ending just yet. So the prices, as I say, um, you can get psyched out with a low bid. You can't get psyched out on a high bid. Okay. So you can sit there and get your hopes up on something that's um got a low bid on it, and then all of a sudden some big boy comes in and goes, yeah, bam, and they just run that bid up and run you off. I mean, you took profit from them, but they wasted your time, right? See, look at this here. See, this is all beautiful. I mean, if I was getting it at the price on the auction, oh, I'd be having a whole brand new house of furniture, right? So 11 couches. Okay, do you understand that? 11. All right. Man. Well, my eyes are just going, "Oh my God. 80-inch couches, 14 couches." Okay, do you understand that? 14. Okay. Now, I'm going to try and be here live on this day. I'm really curious to see what some of this stuff goes for on the final bids, right? And you do got to remember that you're going to add, in this case, 26% because of taxes. Um, so, okay, here's more evaporative coolers, but I think these are slightly bigger. No, yeah, these are slightly bigger ones, right? These are an intermediate level. And then, of course, you get into the really ginormous levels. Now, if you look at this here, these are lots of six, right? Hang on here. Tiles, ceramic tiles. I don't touch that stuff is so heavy. You kiss your back goodbye. But look at this. Six coolers. Six coolers. Six. Oh my God. Hangers. No way, buddy. You'd have to pay me to take them. No way. Storage crates. Don't want. Um, and I say that's my view of everything. Um, because I just don't that there's no value for me. Coffee makers. Come on, people. Look at these coffee makers, right? They're just wrapped in, you know, right now they're going to sell. Okay, here's a pallet of 60. Okay. Let me tell you something. These here run like $30. Okay. So you can go down to the flea market. If you get these things for like $3 a piece, you're going to have, let's say, another $2 in, in labor and expenses, your vehicle costs, gas, you're going to have to eat, right? So you just kind of average all that over the total compass of what you've bought. And you can take these to the flea market and sell them for $10. all day long. You can go down to a guy who's got a store and say, "Hey, man, look, I got a pallet of these. You give me, I got, just say, look, man, I've got X in them. I'll give them to you for this. And, so you can, um, what's that pallet worth? If you've got 50 bucks in the pallet and you make, let's say, 200 bucks, right? You made 150 bucks right there. You're trying to get your money back, and then you're trying to make a profit, right? So you don't want to get you don't want to get too caught up in this. Okay? Don't get too caught up in all of this, right? Get your money out, be happy. I mean, my God, look at these pallets. Dude, I'd be buying every last one of them. I'd be hauling them out 2, 3 pallets at a time. Toasters, toasters 50, 55, 60. And I'm going to tell you what, these guys are guessing. So, there's the chance that you're going to get less than, but it's also going to equal out more than. If you buy all these things, odds are they're going to be about right. And there's probably some kind of sticker on there that says what's in there. All right. Uh, Coaxial cables. No way, buddy. Nope. Okay, here you go. These little pots. Now you don't know what quality they are. Um, that's unfortunately, but yeah, guess what? I mean, you're bidding for the oh man, come on. Everybody always uses pots and pans, and that good deal. Somebody's going to buy that. Dish racks. I mean, now I'd be interested in the cutlery trays. What's this poly? It's a, you still move them out of these are flea market deals. Okay, not a fan of flea markets, but do you have the right stuff that you can move? And I'm gonna tell you this: we went to a flea market one day. I had some pallets of these them little carts, that it would fold up. So if you went shopping, you could throw stuff in it, right? Little, not the bag pull behind. And I was selling them for like $10 a piece. And when I left, the guy across the way, he came over and he bought them all off me. I didn't want to load them up, so he took them all, and I made less money, but I still made money. Okay, and so you might find that connection there that say, hey man, you know, I got that glass bowls, more stainless bowls. Unfortunately, the pictures aren't the best. And then as you go down, um, ironing boards. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Here is an ironing board and vacuum package, right? So right now you're at, well, one set is um 450, whatever. These are going to go a little higher, but you're taking the chance there can be something in there. Okay, here's some glasses. I'm not a glass connoisseur. So there's 16 boxes. Um, Porcelain dishware. Huh. Okay. Yeah. No, you want to there this stuff, man. Why can't you be near me? Um, I've got to find more auction. Box fans. Pallet of 60 box fans. Come on. Irons. Man, I didn't see that before. 150 irons, right? Think about that. Look at that. And they're all just I don't know how they got these things, but somebody out there is doing this. Let's be honest with you. More toasters, dish racks, disinfectant wipes, right? Oh man, You can move these. Let me tell you something. $1 a piece. I think $1 is, whatever, right? It's a whole pallet. At it doesn't say what they are. I forget what is there 30 per box? Soap man. I'm curious what these go for. Lamps. Now somebody's paying $10 a lamp. Um, I don't. I'm. I can't speak for them. I don't know. Um, okay, TVs. TVs, $6 a piece. TVs, $6 a piece. Look at this. 18, 18 TVs, 24 TVs, 17. Look at all these TVs. I don't get it. I don't know if are you going to have to buy the remotes. I'm not sure on that. You can get the apps that control your TVs, things like that. If you're in the TV business, I mean, if you're in a store, you're going to know this. You better know this stuff, right? Absolutely. Okay. Now the rest of this auction is mostly just there's some artwork and then there's tables. Um, I mean, 36 pieces of art, they're paying $7. Um, a dime a piece. My God, look at this. Just table after table. So some of it, yeah, they've got it set out. Laminate desk, chairs, all this. So I'm not up with. Here's mattresses, but these are going to be your cheapies. Um, I mean, I'd be like $5 if they're new. I might go 10, but you're not. These are the ones that are going to sell for $200 at the store. Box springs, they're a turd to deal with. Let me tell you something. I don't like box springs at all. All right, so I think the rest of this, there's a bunch of mattresses. Guy probably got a couple hundred mattresses. Um, pillows, pillows, pillows. More pillows. Okay, comforters or mattress toppers. Now, if you have a store, that's a good deal. Um, I'm not into the rest. More tables, right? Because man, God knows we don't have enough tables. I just wonder how big this facility was, to be honest with you. Just wonder how big this facility was. There's a lot of stuff. And if they had, 6, 7 rolls high, then okay, they've got a lot of stuff to get in there. Okay, so now, uh, okay, here's a Staples closing. I don't care about it. It's not. Okay, the semi lots, the trailers. If you're into trailers, you're a semi guy. Now, when is this one going? March 20th. Okay, so preview today, auctions tomorrow. Um, well, they have 160 trailers, right? Um, I'm not the aficionado, so you do what you want. Um, Okay, that's that. Okay, Big Lots, Tremont, California. This is the other part of the trailer auction. Um, this here is mostly your forklifts. All right, they had auctions for the pallet racking and the other stuff. Here's a bunch of the carts. Um, just a lot of other little things that look good. I'd be interested in stuff. It's just, unfortunately, the drive time, it's just not worth it. Okay, this isn't a huge auction. Um, Again, this is another one down in Montgomery. They already had the first main auction, and this one has 97 lots, so it's not that big. Bank of America, 82 lots. Honestly, there's just nothing impressive. Now, they've been opening all these branches. Now they've been in Chicago for years. I don't think they're expanding in Chicago. Um, you know, it's okay stuff. Nothing. Nothing. I'm looking forward to. I definitely won't be a buyer. Um, okay, Tyler, Texas. You got this guy here. A lot of tools. Okay. Um, there's a lot of nice little stuff here. If you've got a resale store, pawn shop, stuff like this, I would absolutely be a buyer. Okay. And I just saw a little generator there. Dual fuel champion. Okay. So you got that. You got a diagnostic charging station. M- Midtronics. I'm not sure what those go for. Let's just see real quick. Looks like $3,000. If that's the right. No, 699. So this be, let's say $1,000. Um, because I guess there's a couple different ones here. So yeah, so it looks like that version is, yeah, used is 700 bucks on eBay. So there's a lot of value in that right there, and they've got one, two, they got three and four of, they got four of them. So at the right price, obviously, right? It's always the right price. Butcher block cart, a water heater, fiberglass water heater. Wow. Okay, air hose reels, air compressors. Man, these always bring. I usually get 60% online. Um, Medical freezer. That's a lot of money right there. Let me show. Let me just check this here. Okay, that one there is going to be on the smaller side. So yeah, 350, 400. Um, Washers, dryers, chairs, pallet dollies, steel case. Wow, okay. That's weird. They don't have the steel case chairs, but they got steel case ottomans. Weird. Yeah, this is you know, if you got a store, if you're near if I'm nearby, I'm looking at a lot of things I can make a run and pick up and make some really good money on. But if you're not that close, then it's just going to be so hard. Just man, a lot of vacuums. Um, Kaivac, that's a good brand right there. That's money. Um, Hyper Tough. Pressure washers, man. This hurts, buddy. Let me tell you. That's a nice auction right there, folks. That's a nice auction. All right. So this last one here, um, well, there's two of them. I'm gonna have to hit them real quick here. Okay, Universal Marine and RV, Rochester, Michigan. All right, so if you're an outdoor stuff, this is it. Okay, kayaks. And I'm curious because I'm used to, okay, here's the other deal. This stuff does not show a reserve. Okay, usually everything shows there is a reserve, and this does not show a reserve. So, you got the right deal. There you go. Nice trailers, right? Uh, RV Special Edition 17-foot single axle. That's weird. That is weird. Um, I guess it's just light. Does It has a little furniture set up in there. Nothing, just not a lot of weight. Huh. Okay. I guess if you need the kids to go somewhere, right? Kick them out the RV. Here you go, four wheelers. Now, some of those four wheelers value from 10 to 15, 16 grand. Some boats. Dang. Sun cover for boats, fishing, um, fish locators. Duh. Man, if I got a store nearby, I'm just looking at every day I'm going in for an hour checking this stuff out. This is, and this is huge. I'm at 276. Man, this was a big location. Trailers. Dude, a lot of trailers. This has 1,600 items. This is going to go for 2 days. A bus. Wow. How you like that? Got old stuff. Ooh, there's a Bronco. You know, that's going to bring money. A lot of tires. Man, good auction. All right. You know, eh, I'm not knocking Grafe. The last month I've just been like, oh, come on. Does it get any better? Well, it does. It's just hit and miss because they, these aren't, these don't get just done in a week. They get done over a month. And so I, it's got to come back. You got to come back and check. It's hard. You got to be able to save your favorite places. All right. So this other place here up in Lyle, C.H. Robinson. Okay. So um, C.H. Robinson. So I used to buy from a company called B Stock, right? Auctions for business. And C.H. Robinson was the broker that set up. And so they used Y&L carriers, Yellow. They use all those guys, right? And so they're closed. I don't know if they're going bankrupt or what. I don't care. I haven't been to look. But here's the deal: they have um, they're liquidating an office up here in Chicago. And so yeah, that okay. I didn't catch that before. Now here's the deal. Okay, so these guys got. Now, this is also Chicago. Okay. I know it says loud, but it's Chicago. And I don't know how many big boys are going to be in on this. Um, so I started looking and I'm like, nah, you know what? Not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed. Um, not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed. Boring me. I'm getting what say what now? What you talking about with us? What you talking about with us? Um, Steel case chairs. Okay. So this up top here, this is your series. I think that's series one. They're nice office chairs. If you like if you like your employees, you want this. If you love your employees, you want to step down below that and get in this next one, which is the Leap. Okay. And if you really, really love them, then you get up into the Herman Miller embodies, the steel case gestures with headrest. But apparently they didn't love them that much. But I can tell you what, I've used Elite for years and they're still good. And this is the other thing about this. Um, as I'm checking my mic to make sure I don't touch the top piece. I'm going to have to actually build me a cover because I muted myself the first time today, and that really sucks to find out. Like, duh, you get done and you see that red light, and you're like, did I screw up? Oh yeah, buddy, you did. So anyway, the steel case sit stand desk. Okay, so I looked these up. The 70-inch is not available for sale anymore. Okay. There's a 60-inch available, not 70. Okay. The 60-inch sells for over $1,000 brand new. Now, the only thing that I don't really understand yet is how heavy these suckers is. Okay. That part, once you know that, you know what you're going to deal with because you're not just going to pick that up real quick and take it out. You're going to have to stand it up on, you're going to have to get a dolly. It's going to be, it's going to be a pain getting one at a time. Now, if you can flip them upside down and flip the legs off, that would be awesome. But are you going to damage the insets? I don't know how they're put together. Um, so you're probably going to have to just bring your dolly and take them out one at a time. So if you buy a bunch, you got to have two or three people, or you're going to be nothing but all day. And honestly, if you got two people, you got to run to a storage unit. That's my thought here. If I get this stuff, I know Lyle's on the north side, so basically after traffic that night, I would head out. I would want to drive past the south side of Chicago, a solid hour, right? Get down towards Hammond, Indiana. Go get you a storage unit. Not in Hammond. I don't know how it all is, but you can get Sherville, something like that. Hour and a half, right? I'd be coming back to Cincinnati, right? And drop it off. That way I don't have to go back into Chicago to grab some more of it. But I would most definitely be grabbing stuff and getting it out of town. And then the next morning, get in there, figure something out, you know, um, because going to the south side during you could probably make a run like 11, 12 o'clock and then get back up there. I've done it before. It's not friendly, but if the money's right, then it's friendly, right? You're gonna be happy if the money's right. So they've got many of these, and as you go through, um, I don't touch filing cabinets. Okay. So here's a lot of six chairs. uh Okay, what else you got here? Here's another set of six. So that's say 12. Um, Here's the cubicles. You got the frosted cubicles. Now that um now see these say 6 foot. So that's gonna lead me to believe that those other benches might be 6 feet. Now I also kind of, I measure up. I'm looking at the carpet spaces, and I'm not sure if those are 24 inch, if they're 24, about 72 inches across. So something in there. You just gotta it's like when I see something laying on the floor. I know a lot of the store has tiles, most of your tiles are 12 inches. So that's the way. Like if I see the mattresses I buy and they're laying down, I go, oh, that takes up six tiles. That's going to be a king. You could be looking at a cow king, but it's one or the other, right? Um, so here's another three. Okay. Here's a couch. This is just your welcome stuff. I'm not into that. There's probably no value for me at all. Okay. Um, this little stuff here, those chairs are nothing to me. You could probably stack them in, but I don't want to get up there and find out that they're really not stackable. So this is the cubicle thing. That says 72 inches. Okay. And I'm looking at these carpet cubes and I'm like, man, how big are these carpet cubes? They look rectangular, but I can't really tell. Um, and I'm not really sure how wide that is. Um, that's just a hard one to tell. What are you seeing from the pictures? I mean, everything looks nice. I'm not gonna lie at all. Everything looks beautiful. Okay. Now what the heck was that? Oh, Rico printers. Man, boy, that would be I don't know how much money that is, but I'm sure a Rico dealer would take it. Um, more of them. with chair. Okay, so these got the leaps. Couple got, I don't know, that's not one. I don't want that. That's a task chair. It looks like a task chair to me. I don't get it. I've never seen them before, so I don't know. Maybe I'm used to seeing stuff through Amazon, but I'm in on these. No, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Let's. Okay, that is the leap. Okay, yeah, that's a leap right there. Absolutely, that's a leap. All right. So some of them they look like the gesture from a certain angle, which the gestures would bring a lot more money. Um, but you take them outside, clean them. So this right here, you're buying two cubicles with chairs. Okay, two cubicles with chairs, three cubicles with chairs. I'm just taking the chairs. I can tell you this: when I saw that in Columbus, my first time at one of these, and everybody they were just grabbing the chairs. They didn't give a crap about the cubicles. Let me tell you something. I don't know what happened with that stuff. Um, Now I'm very curious about these chairs here. Um, I'll have to try Google Lens or something. So here's a desk with the chair. Um, there's another chair. So they have a lot of steel case. So you know, um, you can make it worth your while. Now, if it came up, if I'm watching this thing, if I see one of them in cheap, I've got to value the drive time. Um, you know, um, so I'm telling you right now, of all the auction stuff that I want to cover this week, this is absolutely the best deal. And I'm going to take this video and break it down per put out three separate ones and get that up here, and I'll try and get them with the auction dates on it. All right. So thank you, everybody. We're gonna let this one go live. I'm gonna leave this one up. So thank you very much. All right. Bye bye. All right. Okay.